Alice and her sister Dinah were in the park. It was a warm spring afternoon.
Then it happened. The duck was captured.
I'm bored. I wish I could do something else.
We need your history lesson about the French duck catchings.
Very well.
Alice started to lie down, but then, out of the corner of her eye, she saw a white rabbit. He was hopping and wearing a blue waistcoat, and he kept checking his pocket watch.
I'm late. I'm late. I'm late for a very important date.
Alice was very curious. And Dinah opens
Oh my, a talking rabbit. I must follow it.
The rabbit ran into a large hole, and when Alice climbed in, she fell down the hole. The walls of the rabbit hole had bookshelves on them. After what seemed like a long time, Alice got to the bottom and landed by a door. It was just her size, and she went through. Still on the first page. You're still on the first page, bro. Oh, you were.
It's a field of flowers. What's that? A big caterpillar on a mushroom. You're in Wonderland. What do you want? I want to know where I'm going. Well, I don't know where you're going. I just know where I'm going. So I have one thing to tell you. One side of this mushroom makes you grow, and one side makes you shrink.
Alice went on her way, not sure what to make of what the caterpillar had said. And soon she came upon a cat sitting in a tree. Alice thought maybe the cat could tell her something. After all, if a rabbit and a caterpillar could talk, maybe a cat could too.
Cat, which way home? It depends on where home is for you. The Mad Hatter lives that way.
The cat pointed to the right.
And the March Hare lives that way.
Then Alice ran off. You gonna raise up your smile? Alice ran off. Oh, and then
You forgot.
end of Act 1.
Yay!
Then Alice came upon a big house with a giant table in the backyard with 9 chairs at it. There were 3 people seated there, a dormouse, another rabbit, which she thought must be the March Hare, and a tall guy with a really big hat.
Well, hi you. Take a seat down. But oh, no room, no room.
Here?
Yes, no room. Please, no room. Are we moving again? But there are plenty of chairs. Tall guy in a hat, March Hare, and dormouse.
It's Mad Hatter, not tall guy in a hat. Why is a raven like a writing desk?
I don't know. Then you know the Jabberwock poem.
So the Jabberwock picked up the vorpal sword and cut down the tum-tum tree with the raven in it and knocked down the house with the writing desk. And mimsy where the barrow grows.
Okay, I'm on my way.
Just as Alice was walking away, she spotted the white rabbit again. He was hopping quickly down a narrow path.
I'm late. I'm still too late.
The rabbit ran through a door in a tree, and Alice followed him.
End of scene.
End of Act 2. Later that day, at the Queen of Hearts Palace, the 8 of Hearts was relaxing by the roses.
working.
As the queen was scolding her card, Alice arrives at the palace.
Oh my. Do you play croquet? Yes, I
The Queen of Hearts and Alice head over to the croquet field. But this was not like any croquet game Alice had ever seen.
Oh my mallet is flamenco and my ball is a headstone. That's how you play croquet, isn't it? Can I drop my script for a minute?
All of the Queen's cards immediately agree.
Exactly how you play croquet. Exactly, Your Majesty.
As the Queen and Alice played, the Queen seemed to win even when she lost.
And now I'm going to pretend to be.
Oh, wonderful, Your Majesty. Fabulous. Oh, wonderful, wonderful.
Now the Queen says, end of croquet.
End of croquet. You are in trouble for not being able to play croquet the proper way.
You're in trouble. She's in trouble.
And she all in trouble on mine.
Then Alice ran, and the Queen of Hearts chased after her. Off with your...
Mommy, off with your head! Off with your head!
It's okay, Alice found a box where she could hide, and she climbed in. The Queen couldn't find her and stopped looking. But then Alice discovered that she was back where she started, in the rabbit hole. By this time, she could easily climb out. It suddenly felt like she was waking up.
I know, I get to. Oh my, I'm back in the park.
Well, of course you are, Alice. Where did you think you went? You just fell asleep.
It felt so real. Remember what the caterpillar said? One side of the mushroom makes you grow and the other makes you shrink.
That is nonsense. Let's go home for tea.
And so the two sisters headed home for tea, Alice wondering if the rabbit, the Mad Hatter, and the Queen were really all a dream. Now you may clap.
Wow. What a production.
Wow.